Hello, Sagittarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is your love and life reading focused on the second half of March from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will have all of the cards that have been used for this reading, Sagittarius, listed down below. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What I chose for the focus messages this time around is the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon, and then we'll grab some insight from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle deck. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. All right, Sagittarius? So let's grab some focus messages here to start off your reading with. And this can, of course, be for cross watchers as well as anybody else who's been guided to tune in to this reading. Angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, please, in love and life. Second half of March. Please bring forward our first focus message. I'm guided to this one here. Autonomy. Okay, so somebody that just wants to be independent at this time. This could be you, Sagittarius. This could be the person that you're focused on. If you guys are having challenges, if you're in separation right now, perhaps they just want to be left alone. They just want their independence. They want to go solo, okay? Or, of course, this can be you. So let's grab some additional insight from our second focus deck and see what else needs to come through here. What else do you need to focus on at this time, Sagittarius? Let's grab this one here. Clock, okay? The clock is ticking. Need time. Takes time. In time. Cycles. Time to heal. Progress. Whatever part of that message is resonating with you, okay? And I feel for those who just want to be independent at this time, and that could certainly be you as well, Sagittarius. You're trying to figure out how to better invest your time, you know, but just know that the clock is ticking, so you don't want to waste it either. All right, so let's take a look and see what needs to come forward for you in your love life, certainly in other aspects of your life. Let's take a look at that. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius. What's going on at this time? What messages would you benefit from knowing for the second half of March? All right, somebody's wearing a mask. Somebody's wearing a false mask. And perhaps that's why somebody just wants to be independent. Somebody wants to be single or solo at this time. Because you're dealing with somebody who's dishonest with you, wearing a mask, pretending to be something that they're not, lying, dishonest, manipulative, all of that. Abandoned. Somebody abandoned this connection for that very reason, because somebody was being dishonest. Somebody was being just untrustworthy, you know? You couldn't trust them, perhaps, Sagittarius. It definitely ended. We have a conclusion here. But there is a key that is represented in that photo. And Sagittarius, you hold the key to either lock this door forever, or you hold the key to unlock a new door, a new opportunity, a new possibility towards reconnection, or towards a new love or new opportunities in your life, certainly. We do have devotion here. So there was a time when the love between you was strong. That flame was burning. You know, this for me can also represent twin flame connections for some of you. But because they were not being truthful with you, more than likely you disconnected. You did abandon the connection. New direction. And if you happen to be feminine, Sagittarius, it is you that more than likely ended this partnership, switched directions, wanting to either just be single at this time, wanting your independence, needing time to yourself. As this card states, it's time to heal. And perhaps a particular cycle needed to end. It was time to end it. I do have contemplation coming through here. And in this particular photo, that's masculine energy right there. That's a male figure. So it could be my masculines who are in deep thought, who are in heavy contemplation mode at this time. It's like, why was I dishonest? Why did I have to do that? Why did I have to do this? Why did I create all of these issues that brought us into separation? So if you are feminine, thinking of a masculine, they have some regrets here. We have release. We have stuck. And I feel, Sagittarius, if you're resonating with this, you had to let them go. You released them. You abandoned the connection, which is why it's stuck, because there's no movement here. Not if you're putting in effort towards yourself to just work on healing your own energy, healing your broken heart. So the partnership itself isn't going anywhere. There is no movement. It's literally stuck in the mud. Patience is required here in order to get that relationship, to get this stuck energy out of the way, to just have it not be a part of the equation here. It's going to take time. Compromise is needed as well. And perhaps that was lacking before, especially if you were dealing with somebody that was not meeting you halfway. They were not putting in any sort of effort to work on the partnership, especially if they were being untrustworthy. You couldn't trust them. They were lying to you. They were wearing a mask. They were wearing this false mask. So you didn't even know who you were dealing with. And if you have decided to switch directions, they're over here still keeping tabs on you, still observing you from a distance. Yes, there are lessons that need to be learned here, important ones. I feel, Sagittarius, that you are working on yourself. That is the Metamorphosis card. Part of the reason why it ended and why you guys are stuck and why there is no movement, no communication, no contact, somebody just wants to be left alone, more than likely my feminines, is because of this. Somebody entered into a karmic partnership. And look at the progression of these cards. We have fall. So a relationship fell apart. It could have happened during the fall season. And here we are, divine masculine, contributing to the fall of the partnership, more than likely entering into a karmic partnership, a third-party situation. That is what's being communicated here at this time. Okay, so I'm going to set these guys aside so I have a little bit more room here, but that's part of the reason why I feel, especially my feminines, distanced themselves and went in a new direction, because I have a masculine here who entered into a karmic or a third-party situation. All right, so let's add to this with the Pining Rose Love Oracle, again by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. In love and life for the second half of March, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here? But yeah, you guys are stuck. Definitely stuck. Here we are again with another candle. See, you are my light. They're still devoted to the connection despite you're distancing yourself from it, more than likely, Sagittarius. And of course, if this is reversed for you, then that's how you should interpret it. Because it could certainly be reversed in energy and in interpretation of the messages. They want to reach out to you. Insomnia, they're more than likely losing sleep over this. That's very 9 of Swords in energy for me. Somebody who's just staying up late, losing sleep. They're anxious, they're depressed, they're overwhelmed. They feel hopeless. But look at this, we have soon falling right below patience. So you might actually hear from your person sooner rather than later, but you know, you got to have patience to see how this all unfolds. If that's even something that you're doing, or this patience card is for your person. You know, the clock is ticking, but maybe, as this card says, they need more time to figure things out, or it takes time to be able to do the right thing, or to heal, or to learn, and to be able to have the courage to remove that mask. But here we are again. Look, we have a spy card there. They're definitely checking you out, or this is something that you both might be doing. Female energy, male energy. You're both checking each other out, more than likely on social media. But they definitely hurt you, Sagittarius. They hurt you beyond words. And here we are again, okay? Some of you definitely decided to move on. Find a new direction here, but there's a lot of unspoken feelings between the two of you. So maybe when things ended, you just didn't have the proper closure here between you and your person, or they didn't, because they're losing sleep over this. Okay, so let's add some romance angels. Actually, no. Before we do that, let's get into some tarot here. I'm jumping the gun here. Let's grab some tarot first. Angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius. In love and life, second half of March, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What's going on for you, Sagittarius? We have the Emperor. So that's more divine masculine energy coming forward here. And if you happen to be feminine tuning in, this could be the father of your children. If you have a family with this person, they could be an entrepreneur. They could be the boss at their job. This is somebody who's a very logical thinker. They are someone of high influence, or at least that's how they carry themselves. They could be a very strong person. They could also be the older counterpart here. And if you happen to be masculine, male energy Sagittarius, then this could certainly be representing your energy here. But this Emperor has the capability of achieving whatever it is that he desires, whatever it is that he's dreaming about. And if you're feminine tuning in, focused on a masculine, then they're still wanting you. They're still devoted to this connection somehow, despite the challenges. And they're thinking about reaching out, but maybe they don't know how to do that quite yet, which is why they're losing sleep over this. But I feel, since we do have that soon card that's represented here, eventually they will reach out and get you guys out of that stuck vibration. We do have the Eight of Swords. That is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So some of you guys might be dealing with an air sign. The Eight of Swords is imprisonment. It's isolation. This could be what your person's doing, especially if they just want to be left alone. They're isolating themselves from you, possibly. Or you're isolating yourself from them, not wanting to engage. We have the Nine of Wands right after that. Wands, of course, is your own energy, Sagittarius. That is fire. That includes Leo and Aries, of course, as well. But this is a part of your own vibe right there. The Nine of Wands is tapped into a person's resilience, persistent energy, not giving up on yourself, especially if somebody gave up on you. You're switching directions. You're moving on. If that's what you feel you need to do at this time and release this connection, then that's what you need to do. And if you're willing to take a last stand to make this work, you can do that as well. You can get you guys out of that stuck energy as well. We do have the Devil card coming through here, so some of you guys might be dealing with a Capricorn here. There's stagnant energy. We already know that because of this stuck card that's coming through here. Feeling trapped, feeling like there is no movement. And part of the reason for some of you why you decided to abandon this connection is because your partner had a drinking problem or a drug problem, somebody dealing with addictions. That is part of the Devil energy there. But the love is still there. You know, we have devotion here. They consider you to be their light in the darkness. They want you back, is what I'm feeling, because that's a part of the energy of the Devil too. They know they lost you, more than likely, but they still love you and they want you back. We do have the Eight of Cups, more water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So the Eight of Cups is all about walking away, leaving something or someone behind. And I really feel here it's my feminines walking away. Either thinking about walking away or you've already walked away from this. You've already distanced yourself. More than likely you have, because they are checking you out from a distance, more than likely on social media. They're spying on you. But we do have the Magician right after that. But we also have the Five of Coins, which is the same as the Five of Pentacles. And then we've got a Tower moment here. So the thing with the Magician is that somebody has to take charge. Your person has to take charge. If they want you back, then they're going to need to get things moving. They're going to need to reach out. They're going to need to get over their fears and apprehensions. They're going to need to stop thinking about it and actually take action to get you guys unstuck, to get rid of the stagnant energy of the Devil. They need to turn into that Magician to create movement. You know, just go for it. Stop thinking about it and just go for it. If they really want you, then they need to come towards you and let you know that. Because if they just keep contemplating, if they just keep thinking about what it is that they're doing, well, they are running out of time. Because the longer they take, you're out of there. Or you're out of there already. We have too many references to moving on and going about a different direction, switching directions. So if they want to reach out, they better make those late nights worth it, losing all that sleep. Because the opportunity to rekindle this relationship, it's here. That's part of the energy of the magician. But, there's a window of opportunity to make all of that happen, which is why we have the clock represented here. Otherwise, especially for my feminines, you're checking out. You're going to be independent. You're going to be single, switching directions and finding love elsewhere. You're going to leave them out in the cold with that 5 of Pentacles. It's like, oh, well, you had time to get your shit together. I'm not going to wait forever. And yeah, we've got the Tower card coming through here. So first of all, I feel you've already had a Tower moment between the two of you, which is why somebody has abandoned the connection. That's already happened. And that the Tower is fire energy, which is your own vibration, Sagittarius. This is you here that brought the Tower down, more than likely, on this connection. They probably weren't even expecting it. You might have ended things suddenly or unexpectedly, letting them know it's like, look, I've had enough. I'm done. I'm out. And it probably shocked the hell out of this person. Like, what? Huh? So it definitely caught them off guard. But it still hurt you, I feel. It hurt both of you, but you did what you had to do to put yourself first. To create this metamorphosis for yourself, you had to work on yourself. That's a good thing. You took the time to start your journey, put yourself onto a different direction, a different path, for you to learn whatever life's lessons you needed to learn. But part of the Tower is grief over a broken relationship. It broke your heart, it hurt you, and it hurt them too. And as I often say, the Tower, it really creates like a flatline energy. It levels things out from a situation that isn't working, so that if you want to, you can start over, build a stronger, more solid, more stable foundation for either yourself or your relationship. Even though it's painful, it always teaches you a lesson, so that you can learn from it, so that you don't have future Tower moments in your life, in your relationships. So in a way, it is a blessing in disguise. It doesn't ever feel like it when it happens, because it's traumatic. It's too painful. And when we're going through that, you're not going to have time to sit there and be like, oh, this is a blessing in disguise. No, that comes way later, after the dust has cleared, to where you can breathe again and realize, okay, I did the right thing. I did the right thing by separating myself from someone or a situation where I was not a priority, where I was being treated poorly. So rather than dealing with all that and dealing with somebody who was being dishonest with you, wearing this mask, you decided to be independent, move on, find a new direction. Because in your heart, you're going to be okay. You're going to be able to land on your own feet, and you're going to be fine. Your person, they have their own journey that they got to go through. But you decided to handle your business, create a metamorphosis, and create changes in your life where they needed to happen. Good for you. Okay? So now we'll grab our romance angels. Let's see. What else do we need to know here for Sagittarius, please? Angels and spirit guides. In love and life, second half of March. What else do we need to know, please? What else? Yep. Trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith, because I feel if somebody's wearing a mask, if they're lying to you, trust was broken, which is why you abandoned the connection. Trust has to be restored in order for you guys to work. Express your love. This is exactly what your person needs to bring forward. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel they want you. They're definitely still checking you out from a distance. They want to reach out. They're losing sleep over the fact that you guys are not together. They know they messed up. They want to reach out. They want to be able to extend what is in their heart for you. But again, time, that clock is ticking. You're not going to be sticking around forever, Sagittarius. They got to move. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. They're calling you in. They are calling you in. They might even be praying about you. They might have turned to prayer. It's like, please God, help me with this. I know I messed up. Let me try to fix this in the best way that I can. And they're trying to visualize you coming back. You guys had a lot of fun though when you were together. Very playful energy. To recapture romance, allow your your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And again, I'm feeling like somebody is the older counterpart here. My masculines might be the older one, or somebody's the older counterpart here. I mean, I'm not talking a huge age difference here, but I'm picking that up here for some reason, for some of you guys. This definitely needs work right here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. There is healing that needs to happen here between the two of you. There has to be forgiveness here. There are lessons that definitely need to be learned. And unless those lessons are learned, you guys cannot move forward. The attraction, it's still here, I feel. But they really need to follow through and be the right kind of partner that you deserve here, Sagittarius. But clearly, here we are. You guys are not together right now. Because more than likely, your person created drama here. Some of you guys could have been married. There's a married couple in that photo. They are retreating. They're backing away from the connection. They're disconnecting. Going in different directions. The other interpretation of that, of course, is a married couple or a couple in general that just wants to work on the partnership on their own without any outside interference, without any additional opinions coming in. They just want to work on it. Disconnecting from the world. So if you feel that you and your partner need that, it's coming through here. But yes, some of you had to let someone go who was being deceptive with you because they are or were wearing a mask. And that's exactly what this card says. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And in order to fix this connection, they need to be real with you. And again, The clock is ticking. They only have a small window of opportunity to get their act together. Okay, so let's grab some dialogue here, Sagittarius. This is the You Have My Heart, Soul, Lovers, and Separation deck by Angelic Revelation 144. Let's grab some dialogue from here. This is either words that you've been wanting to say or words that your person wants to say to you. Clearly, there's a lot of unspoken feelings here that needs an outlet for expression. And we're going to give those words an outlet through these cards here. So angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, please. So we'll grab a few from here. Take what resonates. Angels and spirit guides. And let's grab the bottom here. All right. Take whichever one you are guided towards, okay? So this is giving you guys the opportunity to get things off your chest, since you're more than likely not in communication at this time. First message. I crave your sexual healing. I fantasize about pleasing you every day. I'm on fire waiting for you. Well, they've got some action that they need to implement in order to make that happen, don't they? Next message. I dream that I will wake up to you, but when I wake, you are not here. I feel heartbroken every morning. I want you here in bed with me so that your face is the first thing that I see each day. And that's why they're losing so much damn sleep. They're heartbroken. At the end of the day, they're heartbroken. And they miss you and they want you next to them. They want to be able to wake up next to you. But for some of you guys, you're dealing with a person here that created all of this drama that could have all been avoided. Next message. I admire you. I care about you. I trust you. I respect you. And I love you unconditionally. You are my true love. So again, these are words, emotions that could certainly be coming from your person, Sagittarius, but because you guys are not speaking, you went in a different direction. You guys are not even interacting right now. They have no way to be able to say these things to you, but this is coming through for some of you guys, and maybe you really needed to hear this. Next message. Life is too short to keep your feelings to yourself. I cannot stay silent any longer with these words hidden inside my heart and soul because they want to burst out of my chest and my mouth. I love you. There you go. Unspoken feelings that were dying to come out. They needed a way to get these out. And here it is in this reading being communicated from your person to you. Next message. I only want two things in life. Everything that makes you happy and nothing that makes you suffer. I love you always and forever. And maybe they needed to create all that drama in this situation for them to come to this realization, to be able to value the connection even more than they did before. So I feel here, if you are open to having a second chance with your person, Sagittarius, that they are ready to come forward to love you openly and honestly and to really make you happy. Last one. I want to welcome you into my family. You are half of my soul family. I want us to have our own family together. Okay? So they want to be able to build a life with you. So I know some of you guys have gone in a different direction and just want to be left alone at this time, want to be single because they hurt you so much. But if you're open to reconciling, your person is coming through letting you know how much they value you as a person and the connection itself. And again, maybe you guys had to experience something as drastic as this Tower moment in order for them to appreciate you better. You know, that's why some of you guys left them out in the cold. They needed to feel that. They needed to experience that in order to appreciate you more, truly. That's what I'm picking up off of that. Okay, so let's go ahead. Did I pull my Lover's Oracle? No, I did not, did I? Let's do that. All right, Lover's Oracle deck. And again, we'll grab a few from here. Take what resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Bottom of the deck. What do we have? Look inside yourself. Power, freedom, and surrender. Okay. Look inside yourself, Sagittarius. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Whenever this card comes forward, it takes a lot of self-analyzation because it's different for every person tuning in. Truly, what is in your heart and how are you feeling about everything that's come forward here in this reading? Especially, of course, if it applies to you and your situation. If you feel the need to continue to work on yourself, continue that metamorphosis, continue to learn those lessons, forgive, learn. Wherever you are in your heart space, figure it out. You know, why are you feeling the way you are feeling? And if you're feeling good, that's a good thing. We have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Yes, you do. And if you decided to move on and walk away, that's your prerogative. That is your choice. Move on. I feel some of you guys have, or you're thinking about it. The choice is yours. The power is yours because you hold the key, Sagittarius, on where your next chapter goes, of what's coming in for you. You have control of that. And then we've got surrender and freedom here. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. Yeah. Let go. If it's no longer working for you, I feel that's why some of you guys need to move on or have already done that. And it's, again, one of those situations where, and this has been coming up a lot for some reason in some of my readings, when you let it go, and if it comes back to you, that's because it's meant for you. So when you surrender it, when you turn it over to the universe, when you turn it over to God, the angels, a higher power, it opens up opportunities for life to find a way to work itself out for you. And that doesn't necessarily mean a reconciliation. It's what's best for you. And if what's best for you is to move on, that's how it's going to work itself out for you. If what's best for you is to overcome the challenges and for you and your partner to work through the issues in your relationship, then that's what's best for you. But you got to let it go in order for the universe and a higher power to be able to help you to work it out on your behalf. And then there's freedom. Some of you need freedom. Some of you needed a new direction, and here it is. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And it is. It is. Nothing standing in the way of this new path, of this new direction. So if your person doesn't get their act together, you're still going to be okay. There's so many amazing things still that have the capability of coming in for you. There really is. Because you hold the key to open up new opportunities, a new door, certainly a new door in love, a new door of opportunities and possibilities in your life, no matter what it is. You'll be fine. All right, let's close this out, guys, with some healing messages here. Angels and spirit guides for Sagittarius. Some final thoughts, please. For Sagittarius in love and life, second half of March. Some final thoughts. Some healing thoughts for you, Sagittarius, to bring you peace in your heart space. What was I just saying? A new love. For some of you, that's what's coming in. By switching directions, by letting go, by closing the door to one chapter of your life with somebody that did nothing but hurt you and was being dishonest with you, here's a love that is coming in for you. The type of love that you can truly be fulfilled by and bring you the happiness that you deserve. And I'm not surprised to be seeing this, surrender and release. That's already come forward here. And I feel for some of you guys, you've already done that. Continue to stay on course. Continue to work on yourself. Because for some of you guys, I feel the journey is not complete. This metamorphosis needs a little bit more time, which is why we have the clock here. And you are working on being the best that you can be. And in order to be the best that you can be, you can't be holding on to these burdens and heavy energies that's tying you to the past, especially towards connections where they did nothing but weigh you down. Let it go. Let it go and find the happiness that you're looking for. Wow. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope that it was able to resonate with you, whatever part of this did. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I can't even speak. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for being here, and I'll see you real soon. Take care.